What's up, everyone? Nethervoid back with more Cities Skylines, episode 44 here. And we've got some issues. We've got a major upset in the power of this city. So, let me bring up my notes. I actually have notes on this. Well, slightly, I have some notes. I have a new person to talk about here. So, as everyone knows, the Stuggarts have been a major players, major family in this city. And, you know, the Joe Tambourine has been a major player as well, and some other people. But there's been a recent development. So, really, the designing of these two districts right here was done by, you know, as we know, Dillon Stuggart, but also somebody we have never heard of, Jodie Breesley. Jodie Breesley was Dillon Stuggart's wife at the time when he designed these districts and decided how he wanted them built. But since then, Jodie Breesley being, you know, from Nethersville and going into the Olympics for long jump, coming back and marrying Dillon Stuggart to kind of create a new power for the city, for the Stuggarts. But they have since recently divorced because Jodie cannot stand, and what is this traffic? Jodie cannot stand Dillon and his is out of control ego issues, and he's just big time problems. So Jodie Breesley has divorced Dillon Stuggart, and Joe Stuggart has really just disowned her and said that she's just really not a part of Nethersville, and how can she do this to a Stuggart in their city. But Jodie Breesley was quintessential in developing this district over here, this residential district, and the way it was developed to have kind of evenly distributed low and high density residential in here, and really spent a lot of time and actually lives in this area, in this house right here in this district. She's always lived there since she's been back and after designing this district, and she's been fighting with Dillon over correcting this horrendous off-ramp issue right here, that you know that your dad put that off-ramp in, and you know it was bad, and you decided to put it in anyway, you big bastard. And he was like, you know what, I'm tired of hearing you, Jodie, get out of my face. And so Jodie's like, no, we're going to push this in the council to get this monstrosity removed and put in with the much better Chamberlain designed new off-ramp system that's really been working well for what is it, Jim Chamberlain's district over here. And we're going to put that in, and I'm voting with the council, and you can just and as she gave him this information, she also gave him a nice divorce filing paperwork, because look at this traffic issue he's got, and he does not care about the citizens of Nethersville and their dilemma, and they're going to look like a laughingstock with this nice, awesome downtown commercial district that's really just falling apart from traffic issues. So she worked with the Tambourine family to get this crosstown Tambourine freeway put in to help her district and the Tambourine Park district. And she just can't believe that Dillon would be such an ass as to say, no, we're just going to leave this thing in even though it's not working. So they're divorced. Dillon has decided to just leave town. We don't know where he is. Joe is really in a tailspin now that Dillon has basically put the family and their affairs in Nethersville into the dumps. And he is just so PO'd with his son. And why does he keep rezoning stuff in here? I don't know. We need to kill this off because there's not supposed to be anything on this side. I think I've told you that 1,000 times, and you keep putting stuff in. But anyway, it's time to destroy this monstrosity, this $90,000 debacle that Dillon decided he just loved and wanted to put in. And so we're going to destroy the crap out of this thing because it just doesn't work. And Jodie's tired of seeing it, and got it passed through the planning commission to just take this thing out and just put something better in. It's costing them so much money all the time. And now that she's got really almost single-handedly, along with the Tambourine family, has got this city budget back up to par, it's time to just get rid of this thing and put something in that's going to work for the city, because this is obviously not working. Look at the single car pileup here. It's just not what the city needs. So we've ripped it out now, costing the city thousands and thousands of dollars to rip this out. And we're not even sure that the new off-ramp is gonna fit in here. Oh, that's not it, luckily, because that's giant. No, that's not it either. Is it this one? Nope, that's the giant monstrosity. Nope. Okay, it's probably not going to fit. Thanks, Dillon. Let's turn this thing... Well, let's just do this. Right? We want it like that, don't we? It's not going to fit. Of course, Dillon, look, your system is not going to work with this because I can't believe that, you know, you would make us put this kind of system in. So let's just destroy all of this. This Dillon nonsense, you know? We'll just have to reconnect this whole thing, and we're just going to have to hope it works, Jodie says. You know, everybody just calm down. I will get this fixed. You know, Dillon is gone. Slope too steep, as always. We're going to have to hand draw this in because, you know, we love doing that. We just love hand drawing stuff. You know, but this is all Dillon's fault. It's his fault. So, but we're going to... Jodie says, I'm going to fix this. You don't worry about that. Slope's too steep. Slope's not going to be too steep when I'm finished with this. So she says, let's get to work designing a new system for this, because this is just ridiculous. Can't believe Dillon would leave us with all this issue, this problem, you know, right in the middle of our most dire moments here. So we're just going to put something kind of easy in right here. She's not too, you know, concerned with super beautification. She really just wants to get something in that works for everyone. And so we need to do this lickety-split because we're having serious issues here while people just sit there and wait. And that might be too close, but we'll see. So we're going to have the same issue we had over here with Old Town and Industrial City, in that we're going to have to cross over and connect these two things with the 6 lane here, even though it's going to be a major issue. So we've got to connect this over to that, and this has to connect over to this. So we're going to draw this in first. We're going to do page up, hopefully at the last second. You know what? First thing we're going to do, before we even draw these, is we're going to draw in these 6 lanes, because we want them to snap. We want it to connect. Snap straight off of here. Okay? We'll do a slight turn. Well, we're going to have to do a lot of turning, actually. So we know that it's got to do something like this. Right? Because this guy has to do that as well, because he's got to come over here. So now we've got that in. Now we can destroy it and make it go over the freeway. We could make the freeway go over this. You know, that could work. Except that we have to what? We can curve into there. We can have... no, actually the way we can do it... No, that's going to make lights. We don't want lights. I don't like connecting lights to this thing. That really kind of screws it up coming off the freeway anyway. So, let's see. How are we going to do this? The way we did it before was we had this raised, and this came up into here, and this dropped down into here, and like that. How could we get on here from here, though? Because we can't cross over, so we have to do that. So these have to be raised. If we raise the freeway, though, that could be a little easier because they're more narrow. And we've left more space in between the 6 lanes. So we're going to go with that route. And then we also have to connect in. I don't think this is going to be a big problem. I think we've got this. So first, we're going to connect these. Right? Let's do this. Let's kill that. And let's connect this up like this. Let's snap and go up as close as we can. We're going to come over. We're going to snap down to this. So first, we're going to make sure... Oh, now let's not snap now. Right? So that we can get this to pretty much match up. Like that. And then connect in like that. You know, Dillon, I can't believe he would do this, she's saying. She's telling the townspeople. I cannot believe he would just leave us with this mess. Just like he did our marriage and our 500 kids. Because we have 500 of them. Actually, since they're a power couple, they probably don't have any kids, to be honest. Okay, how are we going to do this? Because I really want it to be... Maybe we should have done this. Let's just draw it like this. Snap in there. We can fix that later. I want this to snap directly. There we go. That's actually perfect. I can't believe Dillon would just leave us with this frickin' mess. Just like he left our marriage, I'm getting tired of this Stuggart family, and everybody's like, yeah, me too, getting tired of the Stuggarts. Page down, I don't know if this is going to work. We'll try to make it work, but I don't think it's going to. It's too steep. We're going to have to destroy this. But that's okay. This other one's more important. We actually might be able to get this in a little bit easier that way. So let's do this. Let's cut that back a little bit, too. Let's get it in there like that. And then we need to... Wait, that's going out, isn't it? We just connected this totally wrong. That's out. And that's out. This is in. We need to connect the two ends. But that's going to be a 2-lane. Gosh, I'm serious, bros. Okay, so no, this connects... Out connects to in. Okay, so that what it is this is backward. There we go. Okay, you're freaking me out there for a second. Nope, this goes... Yeah, this goes in. There. Okay, it was freaking me out. Okay, so let's get the other one in as well. Wait, let's get this back in. Let's just draw it like this. Wow, really? It's gonna have to be that far? Oh well, it won't screw anything up. Let's change the direction. There we go. So yeah, she just can't believe he would... I mean, well, she can believe. That's the thing. She can't... You know, people are like, I can't believe this. She's like, I can believe it. Dillon's is like just a punk. He is a punk. And just like the other Stuggarts, I just can't... You know, like, he's... This is so like him, you know? And I just can't believe that we have to put up with this junk, that this town has to put up with this after all the work we've done on Nethersville and getting this to work. You know, he goes and does this, and she's just railing on him, which really is not that fair to him, but still, you know, he's Dillon Stuggart. He's got to grin and bear it, I think. Really? Again, we have to kill this other one, because it won't work. That's unfortunate, because this has capillaries. Alright, well, let's try it like that, I guess. This should still fit. Well, let's do it to this, and we'll do it to this. Why is this not fitting all of a sudden? That makes no sense to me at all. It literally makes no sense. So we're gonna just, I don't know, do all that then. I'll have to redraw these back in. See, this is typical Dillon. We should not have to do this, you know? That's what she's saying. Oh, it fits right there. I saw someone that fits. And then I'm sure it'll fit in there. Oh, of course not. Of course it's not gonna fit. Why does it do this? I can do this all day long, and then all of a sudden it just doesn't want to fit. Destroy. There. There. And there. Okay. It's exactly the same, just a tiny bit different. Anyway, whatever. That's a 2-laner. Right? It's hard to tell. It's one way. We don't want that to be one lane. It's gonna... Unless we turn it. We really don't want a light right there. We can, I guess, do that. But that's a light right next to the other light. That is way better. We're going to do it here, too. Oh, it won't do that. That's okay. So, let's redraw the direction here. There we go. This goes up and then out. This goes up. There we go. So that's fixed. Now we just have to fix the freeway access. And we're probably going to have to fix the zoning. And she says, you know, of course we're going to have to fix the zoning. What do you know, so she's kind of just really an irate ex-wife is what she is, which is pretty bad, actually. Okay, let's just redraw this. We don't want to get over in there. There, that's good. Dillon, nowhere to be seen. And, really, he is the ass. She's just doing a lot of complaining because, you know, whatever. So let's redraw this housing in. It's still not doing it. There we go. Nope, because it seems like that's going to draw over some stuff. Why is it not? There we go. There. Oh, and this was high density, right? Nope. Paintbrush. We don't want one there. 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 And that's it. So, that's fixed. Now we just need to do the freeway, which should be actually kind of a lot easier, so that's good. Let's get this right up to the edge. Page up. Let's go over. And then over again. Let's do it the opposite direction so we can page up and get it as short as possible. We should be able to connect. There we go. We'll do the same thing on this side. Page up. Slope too steep. Okay, well, we can destroy it back a little bit. Thing is, though, these will draw at different angles. See how much of an angle that is? It's a huge angle. So I think what we should do is we should draw the middle sections first and then page down from there. So that's what we're going to do. Let's destroy this back a little bit. The problem is we don't know where they need to be. So we'll do this. Page up. This is what we'll do. We'll page up into here. And I'll draw this middle sections, right? The sections like this. And then we can destroy this other piece. And then we'll do this. So we've got that middle section in. Let's do this other one. Page up. Close as I can get it. Draw the middle section here. Draw another one. And then we can destroy this. And then we'll go the opposite direction. Again, what we're doing here is we're doing this. Page down, and then we're going the slope as close as possible. See, so right there. Because when we're making the on-ramps and stuff like that, we're going to want it to be as close to this as possible, because that's how you make the on-ramp. You can't make one on a slope like that. Okay, so that's good. Let's fix this. Page down. Again, I kind of like that this is not like our asset. That way we have some differences in the city. Oops, page down. And right there, and then we'll draw it over to here. That'll be good. Do the same thing on this one. There. Now we just have to fix the directions. There we go, and like that. Okay, so we've got all that fixed. Now all we have to do is fix the on-ramp and off-ramp stuff. So this is coming around to here. So let's do that. Wow, this is a lot of extra space we probably don't need. Is it still on destroy? Let's do this. Curve as quick as we can. As soon as possible off of this. Page up. Or no, we don't need to page up. We just need to turn as quick as we can. Now, we don't want to make it super sharp. But we need it to be pretty sharp, you know what I mean? Because it's going to have to turn pretty sharply over here. I think that'll be good. And we're not going to get it to be even. We don't really care. It doesn't have to be even. It just has to work. There we go, like that. That's going the wrong direction. We hooked this up incorrectly. That needs to go to here. What? That's the exit. So that should be hooked up like this. That. Oh man, seriously? We hooked these up wrong. Damn it. Someone was probably like, you're hooking those up wrong. You're hooking those up wrong. And I'm like, no, I'm not. These are perfect. And they're like, no, you're doing it wrong. Well, I'm not going to destroy the over-ramp, the ramps. Those are still work. I'm just going to destroy back to here. So these are inputs. They need to come off the output. So since this is outbound, it needs to be on this side. So this needs to be on this side. Right? This is... No, that's going in. In needs to be off this side. So why don't we do this? And we don't... Just do a straight line. That won't work. Let's do this. Let's destroy this. Let's destroy these. Now what we're going to do is we're going to draw straight off of there and do page up as soon as possible. There. Now we're going to draw it across because we're going to connect to this as soon as we can. But I really want it to be straight. Let's see if we can come straight off of here. Can we do it with that side too? Yeah, I think we can. So let's try to do perpendicular off this guy right to that guy. How can this... Oh, there we go. So that's out and that's in. That's how we want it. Now this guy has to hook up with that. So let's do the same thing over here. See, I've never done this before, but I'm like this, so it's really hard to figure that out, I guess. Apparently, for me anyway. For you guys, I'm sure you're like, oh, I already knew that, dude. Duh. And there. Alright, now it should be pretty easy. We're going to draw straight from here all the way to here with a snap. Space occupied. Where? Oh, it's this thing? Let's just destroy this. We don't need this yet. There we go. So, this is coming out directly to the inn, and how is the space occupied? How is this even possible? Well, okay. I want it to connect over... How? Space occupied? What are you talking about? You know what? Let's do this. Yeah, this will work. I don't care. I want to come straight off this road, dude. So I don't care what you think. There we go. Straight off of this. We're coming straight out of Compton. Huh? Oh, that's how the space is occupied. Okay, well, let's go. Let's redo these, and then we're going to have to move these crematoriums. And that's fine. Move. I don't care. Just move them to here. Can't forget to move those, though. There we go. Okay, now I should be able to draw that road. We're going to spend this whole episode, like, fixing this up. So, we're going to draw it. I want a perpendicular line. It's going to take some time to figure out. Right there. Perfect. Now they still match up really well. Yeah, that's not going to work. So we need to do this. These don't match because it's the Heart District. So I want a straight line. Page up. Okay, again, we have to destroy these side streets. I don't know why it makes us do this. It just does. Page up. Let's get over the freeway, but I really want... Let's draw this in, because I want it to connect to this. There we go. Now we should be able to draw it straight to that. There we go. Okay. So that's good. Now we need to fix the direction. In, right? That's going in. Because this is out. And this is going out. To the in. There we go. So that should work. And I know it's a little funky right here. In fact, why don't we fix that? Because we don't need such a steep slope now that we know how this works. And of course it's going to be being a pain. Yeah, of course. Yeah, I know. Why does it do that? I have no idea. Just draw up. Now we can do this. Just do what I said. I'm going to make you do it anyway. There. I did it before. I just did this before. You know what? Let's kill this. Maybe that's a problem. I don't know. I don't understand why this is such an issue. Fine. Let's destroy all this. We're going to have to do the same thing we did in the last one. So that doesn't work. Maybe this will. Yeah, no. Well, I can't do that. I can do a turn. There, we'll just do that. Fine. Be that way. I'll just do it however I feel. Nope, we want straight lines now. Oh, now that won't... Now you're just annoying me. Like, really bad. Oh, okay, that's a good idea. Well, it's not a bad idea. It just looks really stupid. And we can just draw that into there. Again, we got some weird stuff going on. There we go. Like 900 lane light interchange there. Okay. Let's rezone so we don't forget. Let's just do the marquee because all of this is high density. So this should be pretty simple. Let's draw it off here. Oh, no, of course it's drawing in the wrong direction there. Nope, it's still doing it. How does it decide which one to use? There we go. Okay, I think that's all redrawn. We're good. And we got some stuff. Oh, we forgot to redraw this because it's definitely high density out here. Okay. That works. Okay, so that's done. We can get back to the freeway issue here. This is literally going to take the whole entire episode. Okay, so let's do freeway up like we did last time. Going to page up. Slope too steep. Of course, slope too steep. What was I thinking? What are you thinking, Nether? Of course. Slope is always too steep. Page up. And there we go. Now let's go into the center. And then over. Alright. And then down. Page down. There. And then we can go to there. Sweet. Now we can destroy this one and do the same thing, because that's way too long of a thing. Page down. Come on. There we Alright, let's do this one now. Page up. Pretty sure it's going to be right there. Crossover. Crossover again. And then disconnect. There we go. That's actually pretty good. I'm going to leave that because it's equal. I like that. In fact, we should do it to this side too. Let's do that with this side. It's nice when it looks the same, you know? Page down. So it looks like it's about right there, and boom. Yeah, that looks cool. Okay, now let's fix the directions here. I think this one's already fixed. Okay, good. Now we can start doing our freaking interchanges and stuff. That's an issue. We're gonna have to kill this and do it like this. Again, it doesn't do it as soon as possible, you know? So we'll do down from here. Let's see, page down. Oh, wow. See? We're going to need that space, is why I say that. That's the out, and now we got some issues here. There we go. What about this side? Same thing. I like that slope, but I think we're going to have issues with on and off ramps, and so I'm just going to nip that in the bud right now, you know what I mean? By doing this. See, I mean, look how close we can make it. It's easier for us to do that. That is too short. That's what she said. Alright, page down. Too short. Let's go out a tiny bit more. There we go. Okay. And we don't need to fix that one. That's good. Okay, so that leaves us plenty of space for on and off ramps. So let's get that working. Again, pretty much as close as you can to here with a turn. And then, again, these are not going to look very similar. I'll try to make them similar, but they're probably not going to be. I wish I could do it like that. Yeah, let's do it like that. That looks pretty cool. So we're going to try to do it off the same one. Well, this one's going to be weird because we have that, we got that guy in the way, kind of. So we'll do it like that, and then up like this. There we go. So yeah, it's going to look a little weird, but we're okay with that. So, I don't know, let's see. About like, what? That? Nope. Probably about like that. Something like that. And then as far in... Oh, of course, space already occupied, of course. Why wouldn't it be able to go in the same spot? That would be too good, wouldn't it? Serious? You're gonna make me do it way out there? You're dumb. Let's try to do it from here. Space occupied. You know what? We're gonna kill this. Fine, we'll do that. You don't like it? Too bad. Oh, we did it anyway. Look at that. And now we're gonna watch. This is gonna work. Oh, it turns it. I don't like that. Why would it turn it? Straight line. Oh, it's occupied unless you turn. Well, that's highly unfortunate. This is why I do this in the asset editor. Really sucks to have to do it this way. All right, well, let's see if maybe we can. Let's go the other direction. Let's see if we. I'm serious. I want to see if I can do it off here. Let's just do a stub. See, let's just like get us off the freeway here. There, and then we'll do a turn. We'll just do this a little bit unorthodox here. And we'll do it like that, and there we go. That looks similar. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. We'll do the same thing off this side, except this one I'm pretty sure we can't. We're gonna stub out again. Then we'll do a big old turn, which this one is not gonna work with that. We're gonna have to move that. That's okay. There. That looks... Wow, that's a little bit bigger than the other ones. I think it turns a little too much. Or, I mean, it doesn't turn sharp enough. So let's do that. And then that. That's not bad. It's not bad. Now, what we have to do now is we have to make traffic coming from here go into here and then hit that. So what we're going to do is we're going to do probably a straight line. And we're going to come page up. And it's not going to work. It's too close. Page up. Space occupied. Well, how far back do you need me to do this? You know what? Watch this. This is going to make this space not occupied. I found this out, actually. The way this works is, if it's one piece, the space will not be occupied. Now, this is going the wrong direction, so we need to fix it. Okay? So watch this. So this is like this, and this is like this. Make sure these are working correctly. This is like this. That one wasn't. There we go. Okay, so let's fix this one now. Let's do this. That might be too close. Page up. Okay, so let's go back here a little bit. Yeah, see, there we go. Close as you can. This is how I built the other one. Of course, I did it in the asset editor, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. So, and then I'm going to do this. You just kind of want to get it over the other side. So we're going to do a turn. This is going to be, it's going to be kind of difficult to get it to go down from here. But we'll do it. Do a straight line. It should go right in. Slope too steep. See what I mean? So I think I'm going to turn this out more. It's just going to be kind of a turn. So we've got it into here. That's not far enough in. Here's how I did it in the asset editor. I pulled it in directly to here, and then kind of just pulled it straight out in a curve so that it would work. Because now the slope's not too steep, see? There's a slight curve in there, but it saves us space. We can go around like that, but it's a little bit harder to do, and I kind of like this is a little bit more compact. So I'm sure that's going to be going into there. So let's take this off the freeway. It's the freeway piece is the first one you want to do, because it's the hardest to get right. So it goes off like that. It comes into the center. This doesn't turn enough. So let's do it again. Maybe a little bit further back. Page up. There we go. It's still not going to be enough. You know what? Maybe I should do is start from here. Yeah, maybe we should do that. There we go. And then we'll do it off of here to like that. Now, basically, this goes right into there. There we go. So it's a little bit crazy. In fact, I wonder if I can straighten that out a little bit. That'd be really nice, actually. I'd rather just do that. So let's take the snap off. So let's just get over the freeway here and draw it straight in. There we go. Can't really do anything about that one. It's just, that's gonna kind of be what it is. We could probably straighten it out a little bit from here. Right? That is a little bit better. It's a little bit nicer of a curve, you know? So we're gonna do it from here as well. This is gonna be hard because it's very close to that change. There we go. Let's straighten it out. This is why I like doing things in the asset editor, because this takes forever. Okay, now let's get over. We're going to come straight down into there. Like that. There. So building this by hand. It is what it is. Same thing, we're going to do that here. Page up. Actually, I kind of like that. We're going to go page up, and we're going to come straight over, because we're going to go right into that intersection. Oh, it's curving. Okay, so we need to know that. That's good. Again, we're a little bit over the time, but we're just going to fix this. You know, Jodie Breesley doesn't really care that this is taking a lot of time. She wants it. One thing she did pick up that she is a lot like the Stuggarts is she really likes perfection, and I should have done that way first. And so she is willing to take the time and money to do this right. And Dillon is really just a lazy punk. Is really the problem she said that they were having, you know, and that's not going to work. Too close to the interchange. I can understand why that wouldn't work. How are we going to do this? It can't go around. It has to go right there. There's really no other way. Crap. Well, I could go around. Let's see if this thing will go around. Let's try to hook it up right here. See, it'll work right there. So we might have to go around with this one. Let's do a curve that looks really ugly. You know, now it won't do it. It'll do it coming straight off, but see, I think it's because it won't do that. So maybe we can curve it a little bit better. See, I want it to curve a little bit. See, it'll curve a little bit. So let's curve it around. We're going to kill this. This part won't be like that. It'll be the other way. I wish they would just send me a text. People know I'm probably too busy, and they just decide they don't care. I don't like that. Let's do it like this. We'll do it like that, and then we'll do this curve. This is how the other one looked. That's how, like, they build it. See, I don't... It's the one that you can't do that with. That's so horrible. I really like it to match. I don't like that. I don't like that it doesn't match. We can make a harsher turn. Let's do this. Watch this. We're going to make a harsher turn. So let's go up, straight line here. We'll do this. Up, page up. Can we move over at all? No. Okay, and then we're going to go in. It's going to be a little bit odd, but that's okay. So we're going to connect to here, and then we'll figure this out. Again, Jodie Breesley really cares a lot about looks and about doing it right the first time, or the second time, or maybe the third time. She's not really sure. So I think we're fixed. Let's see how this works. We're way over the time for episode 40, whatever the hell this is, 43, I think. Oh, we got a problem here. Get on the freeway. Let's make sure these are going the right way. They aren't. Those are. Are these? Yeah, that's right. Okay, I think this is a lot better. People are using the lanes. There are 2 lights, right? There's one there, there's one here. This is only a 4-light system. That's not bad. Not including this. Oh God. Oh God, we don't have a connector here. We decided we didn't feel like having a connector here, apparently. So let's connect it, and this goes this direction. We made it go the wrong way. And then these are 2-laners anyway, so we're fine there. Right? Yeah, we don't care about those. Let's move the crematoriums. Now we have power issues. So let's move these guys back to where they're supposed to be. Boom. Okay, let's look at power. That should reconnect everything. We got major power outage down here. Let's see. Let's destroy that. Let's draw it in like this. And we got a major power issue over here too. There we go. And let's just do this just in case. And we can't really go over this way, can we? Space already occupied. Oh, by a road. Nope. Nope. And I think we can do this. Yep. That should fix all of our issues with electricity. Are we all hooked up? Pretty sure we are. Let's go back to Street View. Power is coming back online in the Heart District and all the water purification stuff. And I think this is a much better system. See how not everybody's using the same freaking road? So there is some traffic backed up, but that is clearing out as people change lanes and get used to the new system. This is a much better off-ramp system. It works a lot like real-life off-ramps, right? It's a little bit better, in my opinion. A lot of the new off-ramp systems just come like straight off of here. They come straight off into the thing, and there's one street right here. There's 2 in this one. This is a lot better. So we are going to officially change this to... We're going to officially change this to Breesley Heights in honor of Jodie Breesley and her undying, really undying energy to get this traffic issue worked out, the traffic problem of 2033, the Dillon Stuggart traffic nightmare. We still have a slight nightmare here. We don't have to fix that probably. Maybe it won't be. We don't really know because the traffic still hasn't really cleared up yet from this old traffic nightmare. I think this is good. Wow, this is like ridiculously good. And there are hardly any 6-lane in here. It's all freeway. Remember, cars on freeways move faster than 6-lane. They don't look like they do, though. See how they look like they're moving the same speed, but they're really not. The freeway's moving faster, and so the more freeway stuff you can do, the better. That's what I've learned helps, and also, when you do freeway to freeway, it's going to use all lanes, and it looks like it's using all the lanes even in here. This is a much better system. The actual light is here, you know. It's not one long thing off the freeway. If you connect your 6-lane here, they're going to use the 1 lane because there's no intersection. It needs intersections. So that's going to do it for episode 44, you know, the Breesley Heights and the Dillon Stuggart traffic debacle of 2033. So anyway, again, stay frosty.